Kevin Zach's Ginger Twinsies, a Parent Trap spoof with farce fun. Prepare to have your expectations upended because Kevin Zach's Ginger Twinsies isn't just another lighthearted parody. It's a wild, self-aware send-up that pokes fun at beloved family comedies, but with a twist that's sure to spark debate. If you think you know what to expect from a Parent Trap spoof, think again. But here's where it gets controversial. Zach's approach is anything but gentle, and the in-jokes come thick and fast, leaving some audience members in stitches and others scratching their heads. Ginger Twinsies, both written and directed by Kevin Zach, takes direct aim at Nancy Meyers' 1998 classic The Parent Trap, while also cheekily referencing Mark Waters' Freaky Friday, 2003. The show is being marketed as a double-barreled satire, promising even more over-the-top antics than its inspirations. But what really sets it apart, it's its relentless, almost exhausting commitment to inside jokes and theatrical self-parody. If you're unfamiliar with Kevin Zach, you might expect his program bio to shed some light. Not so fast. Instead, the bio is a tongue-in-cheek fabrication, crediting Zach as the Tony-nominated actress who played Madeline Ashton in the current extravagantly staged Death Becomes Her, and as Ivy Lynn from the cult TV series Smash. Of course, these are actually Megan Hilty's roles, and the bio is a playful nod to Hilty's own history of borrowing Meryl Streep's bio for laughs in a previous production. And this is the part most people miss. Zach's bio is itself a meta-joke, setting the tone for a show that's as much about being in on the joke as it is about the story itself. Are these in-jokes clever winks to theater insiders? Or do they risk alienating newcomers? So what actually happens during this 80-minute comedic whirlwind? Staged on a cleverly designed Beowulf board set featuring 4 doors, a classic signal that farce is afoot? The answer? Plenty of chaos, mistaken identities, and rapid-fire costume changes, thanks to Wilbur Gonzalez's inventive designs. The story centers on Annie James, played by white actor Russell Daniels, recently seen in The Imaginary Invalid, and Hallie Parker, portrayed by black actress Anissa Folds, who meet as athletic rivals at Camp Walden for girls. Yes, you read that right. Soon, they discover their long-lost, red-haired twins separated at birth. Here's where the show courts controversy. The casting of Annie and Hallie is intentionally highlighted, as Ginger Twinsies doesn't shy away from making race-based jokes, some of which land, while others may raise eyebrows. Is this bold satire, or does it cross a line? That's up for debate, and we want to hear your thoughts in the comments. The plot thickens, as Annie, who has only known her mother Elizabeth, Lakeisha May in London, and Hallie, raised by her father Nick Matthew Wilkes in Napa Valley, decide to scout places to meet their other biological parent. This classic switcheroo sets the stage for a series of farcical misunderstandings, reminiscent of Freaky Friday, with plenty of slapstick and audience-pleasing gags. One memorable scene has Annie struggling to master American English, riffing on the infamous "lock her up" chant, a moment that's both topical and absurd. Zach also leans heavily on the F word for laughs, raising the question, are we relying too much on shock value for comedy these days? The most intricate subplot involves Meredith Blake, Philip Tarantula, a flamboyant character determined to win over Annie's father and break up his marriage to Elizabeth. Her scheming soon takes center stage, threatening to overshadow the main storyline. Is this a clever narrative twist, or does it muddle the focus? Let us know what you think. From the opening moments, Zach's direction is relentless. Actors are pushed to deliver their lines at breakneck speed, often shouting over one another in a way that sometimes buries the punchlines. The cast's energy is undeniable, but you might wonder if this high-octane approach is sustainable for 8 shows a week. Could it even risk their vocal health? Ginger Twinsies officially opened on July 24, 2025 at the Orpheum Theater. For tickets and more information, visit gingertwinsies.com. So, here's the big question. Is Ginger Twinsies a brilliant self-referential farce that rewards theater insiders? Or does it risk leaving some audience members behind with its barrage of in-jokes and edgy humor? Do you think the show's approach to race and language is daring or divisive? Share your thoughts below. Let's get the conversation started.